Another car coming. We are still on a major high as we leave the Monument Valley Navajo Tribal Park, which featured in the last video. Now, we are headed north to the San Juan River and the small town of Mexican Hat. The river makes up a big chunk of the modern-day northern border of Navajo Nation in this area. A little west of here, after hundreds of bends, the San Juan will join the Colorado River in Lake Powell, which we saw dammed in episode 2. Here in Mexican Hat, when we cross the river, we will officially be back in Utah, but Navajo land, or Diné Bikéyah, continues. Both sides of this river, as well as the now BLM-managed Valley of the Gods beyond and far into Utah and Colorado, are all part of the original lands of Diné people and their ancestors. After checking in, we head to the Riverside restaurant because we are starving. It does the trick to fill us up, and we get to enjoy the San Juan River for the rest of the evening. The river is even more peaceful in the morning. But we are off to an early start today and headed first to the Moki Dugway. We came down this engineering marvel in 2021 after visiting Utah's national parks, and I am excited to return again 5 years later. As we turn onto Utah State Route 261, we see the entrance to the beautiful Gooseneck State Park, which we also visited back in 2021 but are skipping today. It should definitely be on your itinerary if it is your first time in the area. As you approach the Moki Dugway, you can see clearly up to the top of Cedar Mesa, showing the true challenge the landscape posed to road builders. The whole project only happened because a uranium mining company needed a faster route from their mine into Mexican Hat. Today, the gravel switchbacks have become a destination for road trippers. The whole thing is graded pretty well, and as you saw from 2021, even the smallest of two-door hatchbacks can easily make their way up and down. starting the Valley of the Gods road from near the bottom of this Dugway. So we head straight to the top of the mesa and plan to take our time getting back down. Moki is from the Spanish moqui, which settlers used to describe any ancestral Puebloans they came across. Since this was also most likely derogatory, it is probably an outdated word that could use some freshening up. Please get to work on that, Utah. The rising morning sun guides us to our next destination. A stop with a short little scramble through those two rocks that will afford views down to the Valley of the Gods. Up here, we look down onto the relatively flat lands of our next drive and all the towering buttes that make it famous. When we took this drive in late April 2026, both the Dugway and the Valley of the Gods below were within the boundaries of Bears Ears National Monument. This has recently changed, as the current regime has decided to reduce the boundaries of this national monument and neighboring Grand Staircase Escalante so that they can be plundered for resources. No surprise really, but a gut punch nonetheless. I would be all for the land being returned to the original caretakers. In fact, viewers of this channel are used to the words land back being used often. But that is not the case. This is purely a money move that will enrich only the well-connected. In fact, recently the 5 tribes that helped steward this land and trace their origin stories to it have had their emblems taken off the signs. A true disgrace. As we hike back down to our car and the Dugway, I want to linger and watch as the road is starting to see other travelers. Watching them from this perspective is awe-inspiring and lets you appreciate the engineering a different way. The Valley of the Gods, unlike the Dugway, is a drive I had never been on before. Its road is passable, but not recommended for low-clearance vehicles, so we decided to finally check this off our bucket list driving this rental SUV. A 27-kilometer gravel road weaves its way through the sandstone landscapes, offering unrelenting good views around every bend. From our entrance back on Utah State Route 261, just at the bottom of the Dugway, we first head east before turning north back towards Cedar Mesa and some of the area's most famous rock formations. In late April, we are here for the beginning of the Princess Plume flowering, which will continue to September. These are just one of many colorful flowers to find along the way, to frame the buttes and mesas beyond, and see just how alive this landscape really is despite its looks. Overseen by the Bureau of Land Management and completely free for adventure and camping, the whole stretch is popular with RVers and van lifers. You will see many of these vehicles occupying the campsites, especially as you get closer to the opposite end and the more well-trafficked entrance from US Route 163. Despite being federally run and off-reservation, the Valley of the Gods still remains important to Diné people, amongst many others. While most US Americans will associate these landscapes with Western movies and cowboys, it has always been sacred, long before European settlement. Along with being the location of origins, the valley is full of plants like the Princess Plume that were necessary for medicine and many other cultural uses. In addition, the spirits of Diné warriors are inside of these spires. All in all, protected lands within the old Bears Ears boundaries hold over 100,000 sites of cultural significance to Indigenous peoples. How many of these will be lost if resource extraction industries get their way? We are coming to an end of our loop and getting hungry. After we get back on US Route 163 and adjust to the smooth pavement and higher speeds, we are heading into the Utah town of Bluff, another 27 kilometers away. But we're going to pick it back up there in the next episode. Thank you for watching.